In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this video is not intended for children under the age of 13. Yeah, I see you hanging out there. Freaking crazy fanatic. Well, there's nobody here for you to kill because I didn't contract any Crimson Curse yet, and we're gonna keep it that way. Welcome back. We were getting ready to go to the Darkest Dungeon again, but Vecron has gone missing. I think Vecron's on a vision quest, or something like that. I forget what exactly, so we'll do another lower level mission, and we'll keep this one less complicated. But we're going to be bringing along Hale and Cthulhu-chan, so that we can get some backup Hellions. Real mid-boss, because I realized I don't have any higher level shield breakers, and to heal the group up, we got Observer is going to join us here. And I think all of you guys have... Yeah, your equipment, at least, is what I need it to be. Good. It's good. Hale's looking good. Okay. Hale, what do I actually have equipped for you? Yes, this is what I want equipped for Hale because I accidentally equipped... that's when I mistakenly... I thought I was setting Vecrons the one time, and I didn't. As far as camping skills go... yeah, you all have 4 camping skills, so I think I'm happy about this. Maybe we'll have a battle with snakes or something, but we'll see. I never use Pep Talk. I don't know why. I don't really like that one as much. Before we go, also, since we've been using our extra leftover income now that we're getting from the bank to sort of prepare ahead with some of our characters. So Dranwar Blue, we're going to treat your scientific minds so that you get the full benefit from Divine Grace and Divine Healing. That's going to be important very soon once you go into the dungeon. And the other one I was looking at was Deltane, actually, because this weak grip on life, giving you a minus 10% death blow resistance. We will treat that. Maybe it's not the best thing to do, because you'll just get other negative quirks that replace those. Yeah, we were looking at getting the Cartographer's Camp next. Or the Training Ring. I'm just thinking about if it would be better maybe to... I think the Survivalist is fully upgraded already. But what's the other one? The Nomad's Wagon. Wondering if I should level that up. Let's get one of the other districts first, and then we can put crests towards upgrading the Nomad's Wagon. But I'm rarely in a situation where I'm worried about getting... Where I feel like my trinkets aren't good enough. I usually have good enough trinkets. If you notice there, it actually started us with some food in our pack then. That's because of the granary that we have now. And we got a good supply of blood building up there. So the big things are going to be torches, because this is the weld and they run out really fast. Anything else that I want here? I don't think so. I'm pretty happy about this. Let's head on in. I don't need to worry about the Fanatic showing up. None of that. Welcome back. Yeah, what's been going on with you guys, I say, as if you're going to answer me immediately. Not much going on with me, except playing a bunch of games. I did pick up Pokemon Shield, and that's going to sound kind of funny, because, depending on what order the next few episodes come out, you might hear me say this, that I, that I just got Pokemon Shield, and then you'll hear me in, like, a Dust video say, like, oh, I'm gonna wait to get Pokemon Shield till Christmas. I lied. And by I lied, I mean, Allie surprised me one day by picking it up on her way home from work. Alright, so we are looking for 3 of these medicine bags. And we'll go down and we'll search this dead end first. Cthulhu-chan likes graves there. Yeah, I didn't start yet. I'm actually not sure what... I have no idea what I want to... what starter I want to use. Because honestly... especially now that I've seen their final forms, like the final form of Grookey, I do like, but I think I might not use any of the starters in my team. I might get a starter and then replace them with something else, because I'm just not crazy about any of them. I don't have that kind of instant connection to any one of them. Alright, real mid-boss. So you're going to be able to hit... you don't have the one that gets through stealth, unfortunately. This bypasses guard, so... yeah, I'll just destroy some bodies, get you closer. It's nice that you're bleeding already, though. Hit this one as well. And... alright, nothing else to stab. No one really to heal, either. We'll do a little healing there. Like, I don't think the new starters are god-awful or anything, but, like, Sobble was the one that I was thinking I might want. And seeing the final form of Sobble, I'm just not super into it.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Cool, busts. And there's just so many other great Pokemon in the game, past and present, that, you know, I'm sure I'll be able to put together a team that I love without them. I'll check that case on the way back, because if I can find a key or something, I'd rather use that. Yeah, I've also never been one of those people who, like, always has to take the same type of starter. I just take whichever one speaks to me. Brief history of comics Pokemon starters. Ooh, breakthrough. Nice. Unfortunately, that debuffs Cthulhu-chan after that, but it was worth it to do some extra damage there. I don't like that minus dodge. My first starter in any of the games, because I've been playing Pokemon since the very beginning, my first starter was actually Squirtle, even though now I say that Bulbasaur is one of my favorite all-time Pokemon. Yeah, Bulbasaur is my favorite now, but at the time, Sarah got red version at the same time. Sorry, you don't know who Sarah is. Sarah's my older sister. She got red version at the same time as I got blue version, and she started with Charmander because, of course she did, and that's just always the one that she would have started with. So, you know, I liked turtles, I liked water. I didn't really understand the concept of, like, a grass type yet, of, like, what your power is, like, plants? Is that, like... I played plenty of games that had, like, water-based things before, just not as many that are, like, plant-based. It was weird for me to think about plants hurting people. And Blastoise is the one on the front of Pokemon Blue version, so I went with Squirtle. And I do really, really like Squirtle, but now Bulbasaur is, like, one of my all-time favorite Pokemon. Because that's just the way it goes. But Gen 2 is Totodile, no question, because I just love that little guy. And Gen 3 is tough. I go with Mudkips, but because I love how when it evolves, you get that water ground typing. But Torchic is really, really cute. And then Blaziken's, like, cool. I like Torchic more than I like Blaziken, is my problem with Torchic. Yeah, start hitting you. Trico's alright, too. I didn't like Trico when I first, like, saw, like, the first images of Trico. I thought it was just kind of, like, ugly. Seeing it in motion in, like, the anime and then in games where it's, like, animated and seeing, like, moving Sceptile and stuff, I'm like, yeah, okay, it's cool. But still, Mudkip would be my Gen 3. Gen 4, you had a turtle, a monkey, and a penguin. That was a tough choice, but definitely Turtwig. And then seeing the final form of Turtwig, seeing Torterra, it was like, oh yeah, I made the right choice. No, you're not gonna bleed out.
A momentary abatement.
Then there's Yeah, Torterra is just really, really cool to me.
Confidence surges as the enemy
Gen 5... Gen 5 is another one where, like, most of them didn't really speak to me, but the one that did the most is Tepig.
victory
And I like pigs, and pigs are cute. Oshawott is like, okay... Oh, I do like Snivy, though, actually. That's true. But by a narrow margin, it's Tepig. Then... Gen 6, well, Greninja gets really, really cool. I didn't love any of the Gen 6 Pokemon just looking at them. Fennekin seemed interesting, but I don't like Delphox very much. I just don't like the look of Delphox. So, and I mean, nothing against Chespin and Chestnut, which is its final form, but
as the light gains
I would definitely...
spirits are lifted
I'm definitely more of,
and
like,
purpose is
Froakie,
made clear.
Frogadier, Greninja. Plus, I really like Greninja from, like, a competitive standpoint, too. Okay, I'm just gonna... Cool, it opened.
Glittering gold.
And there was a key in the locked chest. Well, we'll take the key,
Blood.
because I think maybe that'll be useful later. Gen 7 was no contest. It was Rowlet immediately. And then, seeing Decidueye, I was like, that is such a cool design. Awesome archer, bandit, owl.
A handsome reward
For
a task well performed.
I think Decidueye is really cool. Huh. Yeah, I'll get rid of... Oh, but that's rare, though. I could sell that for a lot. So let's get rid of... Should I get rid of my bandages? No, I don't want to get rid of my bandages already. Yeah, we're dropping the ruby. Tough decision, but I think I'm going to get more gold. Okay, here's these guys trying to start the curse again. If that gives me the curse right now, I'm going to be so mad. Okay, no. I don't think the thirst can... Oh, no, it can. I think it can curse me, actually. Okay. We'll start you guys bleeding, because you'll bleed fast. 7 to 14 damage with a high crit. I'll go for it. It's not as good as I wanted, but okay.
Continue the onslaught.
Okay, that gets rid of one of them, but no, don't curse, Observer. Don't do it. Okay. Might curse real mid-boss. Nope. No Crimson Curses. I don't want it. I don't want to see it. I'm not even going to do any heals or anything. I'm going to focus on killing you guys as quickly as possible. Alright, nice one. That's going to kill him. Okay, Deafening Whine can't cause the curse, so I'm good there. You have... Yeah, let's go for the kill on you.
Give them no quarter.
And then, can we pierce the back row here? Alright, and you're gonna bleed out, so now I'll do some heals. Good, okay.
Slowly.
Not bad at all.
This is how a life is taken.
I do want the portraits, though. I want the portraits more than I want the jades. It's a little bit crazy, but maybe I should get rid of this key. I don't know if the key's really gonna pay off for me. Alright. Mushroom Men I could deal with. I just really don't want to start dealing with the curse again already. No thank you. Let's get some heals on real mid-boss. And... yeah, I'm gonna build up to a finale, actually, rather than starting bleed. I don't know if that's gonna be the best way to do it, having these characters all switch places on each other like that, but we'll see. So yeah, I don't know what I want my Gen 8 starter to be yet. I might not be keeping them around. Ah, the ague. Whenever I think of that disease, ague, I think of, Because that's a disease. I think it's a swelling that you get, like in your cheeks and your face. I think of the Shakespeare play Twelfth Night. There's a character named Sir Andrew Aguecheek, which is supposed to evoke that he's like, he sounds kind of gross. And he thinks himself like a dashing ladies' man, but he's kind of gross. Okay. Getting some damage out. Let's try and heal real mid-boss back up, though. This is a very slow way to be doing damage with Cthulhu-chan. I don't think I like it. I don't think I'm going to keep doing it. And here I didn't bring any anti-venoms. That was a poor choice. I did finish some other games, though. I finished Luigi's Mansion 3. I liked it quite a bit. I recommend it to anybody who liked either of the first two Luigi's Mansion games. If you think the second one was better than the first one, or you think the first one is better than the second one, either way, Luigi's Mansion 3 feels like the best of both worlds. I'm of the opinion that the first Luigi's Mansion has better atmosphere and just, like, feels better, while the second one works better mechanically, though I never liked the mission structure of the second one. The pacing just feels really slow, how you keep going into a mansion and then coming back and you're retreading the same ground a lot, and Professor Egad won't stop calling you. So, I really think it's the same developers who made Dark Moon, and I think they do it better this time. They better realize, I think, what they were going for with Dark Moon. Not that Dark Moon is like a bad game or anything, I just didn't think it was as unique and wonderful the way I liked, the original Luigi's Mansion. But Luigi's Mansion 3 is really charming, really good. It doesn't have the same kind of, like, theming to the first one. It doesn't have that same level of amazing atmosphere, but okay. Let me decide what I want to do here. I don't think we have anything to prevent nighttime ambushes, so that might just be a thing we gotta deal with. Nobody's stressed out at all, so that's good. We're going to buff real mid-boss, then. We're going to give Snakeskin increased protection and max HP. And then we're going to give all the other companions armor piercing for 4 battles. And then we got 6 left. I don't want to revel. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to lower everybody's stats like that. What's Eye of the Tiger? Okay, one companion gets extra accuracy and crit. We're going to give that to Cthulhu-chan. Sorry, Tiger's Eye, but you know they're talking about Eye of the Tiger. Okay, we'll do some... Oh wait, no, we'll do Triage to heal everybody else. Nice. That's a good camping ability, Observer. Alright, let's see if we get a event. Okay, rations will carry us.
In Radiance.
All right, not even dreaming about snakes. World Explorer. Okay, I feel like it's been longer than this like small selection of rooms that we've seen, but okay, fine. All right, well now we can use this key here to get protection stone.
To the brave and the foolhardy
No.
alike.
I'd rather take the crests, and we'll moonwalk back this way. Luigi's Mansion 3 brings back the kinds of boss ghosts that the original had. The second had, like, a couple good bosses, and then mostly really god-awful ones, or things that, like, pretended to be a boss, but was actually, like, a multi-man melee, or some kind of really lazy thing. Take these busts, and close. Well, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of this stuff. soon. Because we're going to be picking up more medicine. Oh, gargoyles! I didn't expect you guys outside the ruins. You surprised me. Okay. I thought maybe I'd get really lucky and that would be a kill. This will probably be a kill, though. Boom! Oh, come on! Man, I'm getting... I was gambling too much on that one. But okay. We pretty much made it work. I was just hoping to get some more damage on the Slavering Ghoul before it got its turn. But that's fine, we have it now. Do we want to take the extra damage? Or... Yeah, we used the Dirk Stab. We got what we wanted out of the Dirk Stab already, so now we should just hit it. Do you have any protection? Yes, you do, so... Using my Pierce attack is a good way to go, and will cause bleed, because that's going to be better than the Dirk Stab. Yeah, unfortunately, this team isn't synergizing very well. Because all of them have things that move them forward, I never actually get to use the things that they're good at doing while they're in the front. Doesn't perfectly synergize. It's a lot of sound and fury signifying nothing. If you're into your biblical quotes. I can't take any of that. I don't even have any debuffs to cure with these medical herbs. So, okay. So while Luigi's Mansion 3 doesn't have... So, it has bosses that are similar in feel to the portrait ghosts from the first Luigi's Mansion, except probably even better, with, like, more complex boss encounters. What? What do you mean that? Oh! Sorry, I was trying to use the torch to... That was weird. Okay. So I wasted a bunch of torches in that, but I think we'll be through this room soon-ish. The only thing I wish they did with the bosses was I wish you could see them getting put into portraits, because Professor Egad even mentions that they were, like, taken from his collection. It was really satisfying in the original to see them put back into their portraits and to be able to go to, like, a gallery and see them and read, like, bios on each of them. Luigi's Mansion 3 doesn't have that. But that, I admit that that's, like, icing on the cake. That's not, like, a completely necessary part of the formula. I want to get back over 75 light. There we go. Nobody really needs this healing right now. Yeah, killing is better than healing. I also beat, Danganronpa V3. My wife and I, who played all of the other ones together, yeah, now we've played all three of them now, and all of them we played, like, we would play them together, and I know I've talked about this on the channel before, but it's something we like to do with those games, that we'll play through it and we'll basically be, like, discussing our theories of what's going to happen the entire time and figuring it out together. When you put us together and ask us to figure out, like, what the plot twists are and something, we are a force to be reckoned with. We, once again, figured out, like, everything in that game. And yeah, I'm gonna drop more rubies on the ground, because at this point I am more concerned with heirlooms. And I wouldn't mind finding the last medicine soon. Keeping Cthulhu-chan in front in case I want to do an Iron Swan at the beginning of a fight, but it's not like Cthulhu-chan's gonna stay up there for long, since all of the moves I want to use with real mid-boss moves real mid-boss forward. Danganronpa V3 is really good. All three of the Danganronpa games have been really good. I don't know how I would rank the three of them. It's also certainly the craziest one. I know some things about it are very divisive. I think it's fine, especially because I know that they, you know, the writers are going to want to top themselves with each progressive entry in the series. So, like, I get it. For what the idea was, like, I think everything is executed pretty well. And some of the cases in this one were just so absolutely bonkers that all I could do was just sit there in awe of them. But, so all 3 times, Allie and I have figured out, like, what the big plot twist at the end of the game is, and all 3 times, okay, so the cases that really fooled us, we had some thoughts that case number 1 was gonna go the way that it did, but I wouldn't say that we, like, called it, because that was just a thing where we were like, well, maybe this will happen. In a way, I still wasn't really expecting it. And the other one that caught me by surprise a lot was the 4th case. I'd say if each game has a case that, like, really gobsmacks us, in this one it was case 4. I am trying really hard not to spoil anything about the games. But I just want to say, don't mess with us. We are so good at guessing plot points, guys. You have no idea. I don't see any more obstacles, so...
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Do we want to look a little bit further? And get this torch? Yeah, because now I think I want to get to, like, one more treasure. I'll go check out this treasure room. Or maybe I'll just check out this treasure. Oh. Of course there's traps. Okay, I'll check out this treasure room. Because we can throw out our food and we can throw out our torches still. And then we'll head back. I don't think these mushroom men are going to be the death of us. Oh, nice early crit, Cthulhu-chan. I would say, in a way, I like the first Danganronpa the most. Some people say it hasn't aged well, especially when you think of, like, the refined mechanics and the, like, better look of the latter 2 titles. I think number 1 still has my favorite writing in the story. Because it's more grounded and I really like mysteries, I feel like it works the best as a murder mystery. But... and that might make the first one my favorite overall. But that might also be because, like, you really should play the games in order, and the second and the third feel like they can't really exist without being in context of the first one. The second one might have my favorite all-around cast. Again, in the second and third one, the characters are all-around more outlandish. Like, there were some real weirdos in the first one, but there's generally a lot more, like, grounded people.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
I'll get rid of this food. And I'll take this key, and I'll use this key to get better stuff.
Finding the stuff
nice.
is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Okay.
These tonics and herbs will stave off infection and
Wow.
neutralize contagion.
I really didn't carry home a lot of gold, but that's alright. How are we doing on levels? Alright, again, we got, I think that was a double level up for Cthulhu-chan, who became a ruined scrounger, but also got the runs. We got a lot of diseases from this group. And real mid-boss got, oh, bad healer. Well, you don't have very many healing skills. I don't think you really have any. Does it count camping skills? I don't know. But I might like that better than weak grip. Hale did not level up, but gained some experience. Became a Warren's phobe, but got evasive. And a Verver leveled up once to level 5, but did not get any new quirks or anything like that.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Yeah, so we got another caregivers convention. Everything in the sanitarium is now free. Almost makes me wish I could upgrade the number of cells with these two, but I don't have enough busts, and I don't feel like converting them. So, let's start with people that have diseases. Cthulhu-chan, what do we care more about? The runs. And then it'll probably also treat the hemophilia. Hail, you also got the ague, we'll treat that as well. And I think my team is all together now for the Darkest Dungeon. So let me just check here. That team's going to be Dren Werblu, who has a lot of stress sitting on him, actually. Oh, well. Vecron. We're going to take a Vestal this time. George. And Phoenix. So yeah, that's our team for next time. So while they're sitting here, since everything else in the Sanitarium is free, what else? What other negative quirks would I like to treat? Hilversum, do you have... Are any of your skills even considered ranged? Oh, all of your skills are considered ranged. The dog skills are considered ranged. I guess that makes sense. Then... Then I guess we'll treat your flawed release. And... Who else do we want to... Dragoon. Necromania, Fading. Fading might be... Yeah, Fading would be a good thing to get rid of on Dragoon. And I mean, it's free. We might as well. Alright, stress isn't really a big deal right here. Rogue Shark still has a disease that will need treating at some point. Let's look in the Stagecoach. Nobody here. Let's look in the districts. What am I saving deeds up for again? Okay, we still need 100 more deeds for the Altar of Light, so that's not coming anytime soon. Alright. Finish my thought from before, though. Danganronpa 1 is probably my favorite mystery story. Danganronpa 2, all around my favorite cast. Danganronpa 3, maybe some of the best moments and the best, like, hype. So I can't really choose a favorite. I like all three of them a lot. Give that series a try if you like things like Ace Attorney and want something even crazier. But yeah, steel yourselves for the Darkest Dungeon next time, where, Phoenix, if you live through this, there's a nice helmet in it for you. I'm the Comic Foil, and I'll see you there.